Hello friends, in this video we are going to study about the tsunami. Let's know about tsunami, what does it mean, what kind of senses it have, and how it affects the society, how it affects the society, how it is going to impact the economy, right? And associated to the disasters, right? So first of all, we will know about the definition of tsunami. Tsunami is actually associated to the term tsunami associated to Japanese language, right? Means it has been derived from the word tsunami or term tsunami has been derived from Japanese language, which literally means upcoming sea waves under influence of under influence of earthquake in deep oceans, right? Tsunami generates in deep oceans under influence of high magnitude of earthquake. High magnitude associated to if earthquakes occur between 6 to 9 magnitude or Richter scale, 6 to 9 magnitude or Richter scale, then it is called as high earthquake, high intensity earthquake, high magnitude earthquake, and such earthquakes are responsible for occurrence of tsunamis. The important point is that occurrence of the earthquake must take place. Occurrence of earthquake must take place in deep oceans. In deep oceans, in that case, there will take place origin of the tsunami waves. So, according to me, tsunami waves are those sea waves originating due to earthquakes, high magnitude of earthquake in deep oceans. These are the waves moving towards the sea coast, right, with high amplitude or altitude. Tsunami altitude can be up to the 10 meters. 10 meters, what occurred in 2011, Fukushima region of the Japan, right? So here, let's see. Tsunamis are giant waves caused by earthquakes or volcanic eruption. Caused by earthquake or volcanic eruption. Because earthquake and volcanic eruption both are phenomenon leading to cause shaking of the ocean water, creation of the waves in the ocean water, right? So earthquake as well as volcanic eruption. These two components are responsible for occurrence of tsunami waves, origin of tsunami waves under sea or deep oceans or deep oceans. Out in the depths of the ocean, tsunami waves do not dramatically increase in height. Out in the depths of oceans means if there is lower the depth. If there is lowered the depth, there will take place lesser the altitude of the tsunami waves or not the origin of the tsunami waves. But as the waves travel to interior of the land towards the coast, they build up higher and higher heights as the depth of the ocean decreases. With respect to decreasing the depth of ocean, there takes place increasing the altitude of tsunami waves because when the tsunami waves originating, when the tsunami waves originating in deeper part of ocean, tsunami waves originating in deeper part of ocean and move towards the coast gains altitude, gains altitude or height. Why? Because towards coast there takes place decreasing the depth. Depth decreases towards coast, and waves experiences more the obstruction by the land. With respect to decreasing the depth, sea waves experiences obstruction by the land due to decreasing the depth by the ocean bottom. By the ocean bottom, right? So I would like to draw a diagram here. That's why you can easily understand the concept of increasing the altitude of tsunami waves. Why the tsunami waves increases? Why the altitude of the tsunami waves increases towards the. First of all, this is the ocean bottom, right? And this is the sea level, right? Suppose from the interior of Earth, there is moving vertically upward hot molten material or magma. Hot molten material or magma. Hot molten material or magma moving vertically upward. In the path, there is presence of strong rocks. There is the presence of dense rock which cannot be broken by magma. In such circumstances, magma collides to this particular rock and creates here vibration through jerk, right? When the magma is going to strike with this rock, here is going to create a jerk or vibration. Ultimately, in this region, there develops PSL seismic waves. There develop PSL seismic waves. These PSL seismic waves are responsible for generation of vibration in the ocean bottom. Ultimately, ultimately, there start to rise up the water of ocean, right? The ripples of the ocean water starts to form. Ultimately, the level of the sea increases in this region. Sea level increases in this region, and towards the coast, continuously height of the tsunami waves going to increase. Height of the tsunami waves going to increase. Height of the tsunami waves going to increase, right? Why this phenomenon is taking place? Suppose there are 2 points or 3 points we consider. One is X, second Y, and third as Z. From Y towards X and Z, from Y towards X and Z, from y towards x and z, depth decreases. Depth is going to decrease. When we move from y towards x, there is taking place. We move from y towards z or y towards x, there is taking place reduction in the depth. If depth reduces, obstruction on waves. If depth increases, obstruction, if depth increases, obstruction reduces. It means if depth is going to increase, obstruction reduces. So there is also inverse relation. There is also inverse relation towards increasing the depth, reducing the depth. There will take place increasing the what level of obstruction. As the level of obstruction increases, tsunami waves gains continuously altitude. Right? Tsunami waves continuously attains the altitude. Okay. Now I would like to tell all you, tsunami waves are responsible for natural disasters. Tsunami waves are a kind of natural disasters. As in India, tsunami occurred in 2004 and turned to huge loss of life and property. Turned to huge loss of life and property. The areas affected by tsunami waves in 2004 associated to Indonesian countries, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Cambodia, Myanmar, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and these are the regions like Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, Madagascar, lessly affected by these tsunami waves, but necessarily these were also affected under effect of the tsunami waves. The source of origin of the tsunami waves was the, or you can say the reason or the center of the tsunami waves considered as the northern point of Sumatra, northern tip of Sumatra. This was the zone of the occurrence of tsunami. Then we can see again, this is Australia actually. Above it, this is Indonesia, Borneo. Then here, this is the Philippines, group of island, and here Japan. Honshu, Kyushu, Honshu Island, the largest, then Hokkaido in north. So this is the area of Fukushima region where tsunami occurred in 2011. And with respect to increasing the distance, there took place reduction in the altitude of the tsunami waves. The Japan was the country experienced the highest impact of the tsunami waves, and four nuclear reactor of the Japan, four nuclear reactor of Japan were leaked at the time, and huge radiation, huge amount of huge amount of radiation was produced. Huge amount of radiation was produced from those nuclear reactors, and big loss of life, big loss of, look here, big or huge loss of life and property took place. Perhaps you all would know when the radiations started from the nuclear reactors because of the tsunami impact in Japan Fukushima region. The radiation also reached up to North America, the region of USA, the region of USA and southwestern part of Canada. These were impacted by radiations produced from the nuclear reactors. So this was the most disastrous this was the most disastrous tsunami in the human history. On March 11, 2011, this was also the era of cleaning the terrorism, means the leader of the terrorism, that is Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden in 2011. So on March 11, 2011, a magnitude of 8.9 to 9 megathrust earthquake. Megathrust earthquake means high magnitude earthquake of 8.9 to 9 magnitude. Megathrust earthquake of the northeastern coast of Japan triggered a large tsunami with wave heights reaching up to 10 meter. Waves height reaching up to 10 meters. These two events caused widespread devastation, means loss, and destruction in Japan, including washing away the entire cities, washing away the entire cities, as well as damaging the country's nuclear power plants. Damaging the power plants. What I said earlier, the four nuclear plants started to leak in 2011 after the tsunami and resulted into what? Huge devastation. Nuclear power plants thus causing meltdowns. Potential meltdowns after up to 2011, Japan was the third largest economy of the world, but after that, China conquered it, and never Japan became able to cross the Chinese economy, and the Japanese economy became as a stagnant economy in 2011. The people were again afraid of the impact of nuclear power plants. As once earlier, Japan has experienced the impact or devastation done by the tsunami, not tsunami, by the nuclear energy bombardment of the nuclear bombs by USA. So once again, the people became afraid of this leaking of the nuclear energy from the nuclear power plants. These are the these are the some examples or the images of the tsunami waves. What you can see on the screen, what level of the tsunami waves can occur and how it can wash out the cities. How the tsunami waves can wash out these cities. Some examples of tsunami occurred in few countries. In 2013, Solomon Island experienced tsunami under effect of earthquake. Means tsunami can occur under effect of earthquake as well as volcanic eruption too. So this was the tsunami under effect of earthquake. 2018 Sunda Strait tsunami. It was caused by volcanic eruption. It was caused by volcanic eruption. Then Sulawesi earthquake and tsunami 2018. 2018, 2015, Chile earthquake caused actually tsunami in this region. So these are the examples of the examples of the tsunami waves, and now the topic is over. In detail, we will study this particular topic of tsunami coming future, right? In the during the lecture. All the best to all of you. Have a nice time. Goodbye.